Why, hello there everyone. How's it going? Happy Halloween. And without further ado, I'm the Kumo Sensei, and yeah, as the title says, I'm gonna attempt to actually play a game on this new PC, quote unquote. And it's honestly nice to live stream again. As I stated, I will try to live stream once every week if possible, but I am working quite a lot, full time, mind you. But let us see how this goes. I don't know exactly what I'll live stream per week, but once per week is the current goal as of now. This is just to help with consistency, I guess, to get it going. And then as time goes on, maybe we can figure out what more we can do. It is Halloween, so I would like to play a Halloween game. And I do have a game in mind, but let's see how it goes. I did a test run on another private YouTube channel, and the game did cap out at 60 FPS, so it should run fine, quote unquote, but I don't know exactly how it'll run on this channel. So we will test it out in a little bit, but for now, I'm gonna let people come by if they feel like it. So yeah, I hope everything's going well for everyone. For me, honestly, I've been working a lot. I still do watch anime. I'm almost caught up with everything, but for the most part, it's a watching process. What else am I doing? Oh yes, I'm working on more Tarantula work as well. You're gonna notice some things coming in and out behind me on those containers of Tarantula enclosures. So let us wait and see about what comes of those. And it's really nice to see everybody again because, like I stated, I haven't really been doing too much of anything, honestly. So it is glad to catch up with you guys. And I am trying to actually pursue more into the voice acting career because for those who are wondering, I'm a stage actor and dance instructor, and trying out voice acting again is pretty nice. It is relatively difficult and somewhat different than auditioning for a stage acting play, I guess. But let us hope for the best, guys, because if I push on, you guys do too. I do not plan on giving up just yet. Things are not looking too great on my end, but it doesn't mean I give up. Hello there, Marco. We're going to be playing today. Yay, we're playing a game. This has me a little bit worried, but I did test it out though, Marco, and it did cap out at 60 FPS on my 3060, so we should be fine. Oh man, it is so nice. I would like to get a little bit more people in before we start. Hello there, Y6. Hi, Sensei. I hope everything's going well on your end as well. And everybody who made it, congrats. Because, as promised, I'm going to try to live stream at least once a week. Because working full-time is not necessarily a great idea if you're trying to do YouTube, live stream, and your life. But hey, if I fight, you fight. This is part of life, guys. And let us see if we can do our best, right? The game I'm going to try to play with you guys is it's a very small indie game that came out about 9 years ago called Never Ending Nightmares. It is one of my favorite horror games, by the way. It's not the most graphically interesting horror game. It's more so of an experience type horror game for those who likes those type of games. For me personally, I'm not really the biggest fan of the newer horror genres. I like indie horror genres better, so Chilla's art, Chilla's art, those type of games, those indie smaller games, go home. Those are my type of horror games because it has a better aesthetic than the new modern horror games, if you catch my drift. So I'm kind of an old school guy when it comes to horrors because I think it works better that way. But let's see if we can load up this horror game though. Alright. Let's see. I know you guys can't hear anything, but I can hear everything on this end. Alrighty, guys. Let's see. There it goes. Alrighty. Pulling this up. Okay, hold up. Give me a second. Hello there, John. I hope everything's going well. We are officially trying to get this going here. Bingo. Alright. I hope you guys can see that. Yes, okay. Let me hit up the decibels here. Now hear me out, everybody. I don't want this audio to be too loud because it is extremely loud on my end here. So let me... So I hope I don't really kill you guys here. So if the audio seems relatively loud, I apologize. Alright, guys. So tell me how the audio is. I hope you enjoyed the game. Oh, I love this game. This game is an indie game, guys, by the way. But let us play. Do you have any tips on how to get better growth on push-ups? I started to get average 30 35 push-ups, but I want to reach 100. Consistency, good diet, and good training. That's all I can really recommend, and progressive overload. There really isn't an easy way to get more push-ups than to pretty much be consistent. Everyone, the audio is fine. That's good. Okay. But yeah, that's my advice if you want to get better. Progressive overload, good diet and training, and be consistent. Well, let us play, guys. Okay. We strongly recommend playing the game with headphones. We have a special audio processing mode designed for headphones that creates the bass. It doesn't work if you are using speakers. Yes. Controls. Alright. W, interact, space, sprint, left shift, right shift, pause to escape. Alright, guys. Let's get these on. Let's go, baby. Oh, man. I love this type of horror games. They don't really make it like this anymore. What happened? Like, what happened to horror games? Alright. Read the manga, guys. That's what they'll tell you. So spaces to interact. I'll be honest, I never really played this game on Steam before, because I played the demo a very long time ago. And I never actually had time to actually complete this game. So this will be a first time experience. I do know there's multiple endings though. This guy's cardio is abhorrent though. That is the one con to this game. This guy does not have the best quote-unquote sprints. But for an indie game though, it does the job so well. The whole family here, guys. It looks like the Addams Family aesthetic. I'm going to be honest, guys. Horror games don't really scare me as much. Because when it comes to horror games, I really love lore. So, for me, it's less about... God, it's less about the horror and more about... I'm studying for midterms, so I'll watch it at the same time. Yeah, feel free to do so. Midterms, man, I remember that in college. This is in Latin, by the way. Look at reading this. I used to study Latin, I think. Oh. God, I really want to run, but this guy's cardio is bad, so I'm going to save it. So for those who are wondering how this game works, it's really just a... I don't want to say it's a point and click, but it's a very straightforward game, though. Mouse to move, things to interact with space. I'm sorry, guys. I know it's supposed to be a horror game, but... What's your favorite Halloween movie? I don't know. I usually watch J-horror type stuff, such as, Sorry. Such as Pulse. Pulse is a great one that I like to watch. And then, what else do I like to watch for horror? I know that people like the Japanese Ringu, but Ringu to me was okay. I wouldn't necessarily watch Ringu on a regular basis for a horror Halloween night, but pretty much any Asian any Asian horror movie is what I'll watch for Halloween. Because today today I'm planning to watch some Halloween movies after this live stream. Gosh, you know, I wish games were more like this, with this aesthetic, guys. You just don't see games like this no more. Unless they're indie. I feel like big AAA title games, like big budget games, really kind of took back the things that make horror. I was really debating on either playing this or Silent Hill, but Silent Hill is a very old game, so I don't think that would be for everyone. Forbidden hamburger. Yeah, I wonder what it's made out of. That's the real thing that will determine if it's forbidden or not. So, surprisingly, guys, for those who are wondering, so all of this here, all of these names are people who supported the game through, I think it was a GoFundMe page, I believe. Which, if you donated, all of your names will be put on the list. That meat is the forbidden hamburger meat. Let's hope it's not, though.
You're still sleeping? You promised we'd meet for breakfast.
So that's his sister.
Oh, are you okay? You look upset.
I'm sorry. I just had a terrible nightmare. I dreamt you were dead.
Oh.
That's silly. I'm fine. Besides,
Tell
you
me.
always promised you'd take care of your little sister.
Oh, that was when we were kids.
It's still true, isn't it?
Yeah.
Why don't you try
Yep.
to get back to sleep? I'll wait outside.
This audio is so loud on my end. I hope it isn't loud at all on your guys' end, because to me everything sounds extremely loud, like ridiculously loud. I'm so sorry, guys. Somebody been losing teeth, man. They've been brushing too hard. Oh man. It reminds me of the good old days at the dentist. I actually like going to the dentist, but that's just for me, though. I want to run more, but this guy's sprint does not feel like it. This doesn't feel like a brother-sister relation. Normally, like a sibling get me awake by slapping me. Yeah, I understand that feeling. Y6, man, I tell you, that is the feeling I get all the time. Who are you? How the heck are you studying and watching at the same time? It's called multitasking, Marco. I don't know. The creepy looking basement or the dark hallways here? Let's go to the basement first. It looks more scarier. Oh, you can't sprint down the stairs, so this guy's taking his time. Let's go, baby. Alright. Oh, it's too dark. We can't see anything, so... Oh, okay, we just walking back up. Let's go, baby. Dream sequence. I do know that there is 3 endings to this, guys, so I don't know how many endings we'll get in this playthrough here, but let us see. We're capping out at 60 frames per second here, by the way. I'm looking at my GTX. It's fluctuating between 59.39 frames to 60 frames per second. I started watching the Tokyo Ghoul OVA prequels dubbed on Crunchyroll. The Tokyo Ghoul prequels are actually really good. If you're talking about Tokyo Ghoul Jack, the one with Arima, that prequel, and some of the other prequels, they're actually really good. Surprisingly. I don't normally say that because Tokyo Ghoul's anime was a bit of a letdown, but I have to give credit where credit is due, though. These dolls, yo. I never found dolls too scary, but it's probably just my personal bias. Oh, the clock. RIP. F's in the chat for that little guy. I feel like you're in a horror movie, I feel if you if you feel like you're in a horror movie, start breakdancing. No character horror movies act like that. True. Sorry. Horror movie. I don't know. Horror doesn't really scare me that much. I really love the aesthetic of horror, but horror in itself is not really a scary genre for me. Okay, let's go, baby. Let's see if we can find what we need in here. Nothing to interact with. So basically, you're reading chat. So basically, you're opening 3 tabs in your head. I guess that's fair. All right, let's go, baby. I can't see anything in there, so we gotta skip that for now. Alas, we have a candle. Light. Alright, let's see what's in here. It's me, guys. My God, what? Why have you forsaken me? Huh. F's to this guy here, guys. Yup. Rest in peace. Not as scary as I thought. Really like the noise, man. Asian people are made to multitask. Okay, that one got me a little bit. I won't lie about that. That one sort of got me. Nothing too scary yet. I don't get scared easily, by the way, so this is nothing too crazy on my end. Let's go, baby. Oh, sorry, hold up. It says I clicked the thing too much. Alright. Where are we supposed to go? I'm guessing we go to the basement now. Definitely. You would have emotional damage if you're doing 3 at the same time. Hey, I'm not one to judge. What is that? Alright, we get an axe. Bruh. Bruh. Wait, what just happened? So we lost the candle, we got an axe, and then we essentially just harmed ourselves. I'm guessing that was a way to wake up ourselves, I guess. So now, we get an axe. Why does it have blood on it, though? Let's go, baby. So we can't actually use this for self-defense. So I'm guessing this is more so of a utensil to open something. So I'm guessing we're using this to open the planks. Let's go, baby. The lights are starting to black out behind us. Great. I thought it would be a better game than this, depending on what you're looking for here. Like I stated, this is our first game on stream, so I didn't want to get something too crazy that will kill the graphics card. I need to fit the... I'm going to fix this hotkeys real quick, guys. Give me a second. For some reason, the hotkey keeps going off. But don't worry, Marco. We will play better games in the future, though. This is just pretty much a start from where we're going. It can only go up from here. Can we go any higher? So don't stress out, Marco. We'll get better games than this. So for now we're going to have to stick with this one for now. But I do have plans on playing other games, though. I would like to play Fallout, but then again, nobody plays Fallout. Alright, the attic, baby. Rest in peace. Horror games. I haven't really thought of it horror games as actually scary. You know, we should do that sometime. If somebody knows a horror game that actually is scary, please let me know. I would definitely like to stream it. Because horror games have lost a lot of steam, man. Like, what was the last horror game? I forgot what was it called. The something protocol? I mean, you need 256 gigs of RAM for this game? Definitely not. This game runs fine on 10 gigs of RAM. Or 4, that is. Not too scary. But don't worry, Marco. I know you might hate this game, but the future will be definitely much better, though. But I wonder... what is the maximum capabilities of this, though? I want to max out the graphics card, but I don't want to burn up the entire PC itself, though. Have you tried the Mimic or Doors Roblox? No, I have not. What's in here? So this is just to hide. Makes sense. Let's go, baby. But yeah, though, guys, I'm usually open to suggestions. So if anybody does have a game they really want to suggest, or request, that is, just let me know. It wouldn't really hurt. Or is it because of copyright? No, it is, from my understanding, when it comes to YouTube, when it comes to playing games on YouTube, most games is fair use, almost. There is some games that do use copyrighted music, such as Forza Horizon and some other games, but for the most part, though, most games is fair use. I'm not too sure about some of the newer games because I don't know exactly how they go. What I have from what? Monsters, I bet. Hiding from monsters. A lot of bathrooms, though. I think that's a bit excessive. But we'll be fine, though, Y6. And Marco, I promise you, we're going to be playing much more than this. This is more so of a test stream for gaming, I guess. One thing I definitely need to fix is the hotkeys, man. That hotkeys is so annoying. But we'll do fine, though, for the most part, guys. I do want to play more horror games, but I don't know exactly what good horror games there are to play. Just a bedroom. If anybody has suggestions, though, it would be nice. Because I love horror games, but at the same time though, it's like I played everything at this point. Well, I've seen most of everything. Oh, oh, so you're the one we're hiding from. This thing. That's funny. That guy reminds me of what you call it, the Hunchback of Notre Dame. You should try Doki Doki Literature Club. I hate to break it to you, but I've already maxed out Doki Doki already though. And that was when I had my old PC. I love Doki Doki, but man, it's I feel like it's better if you go in blind for Doki Doki Literature Club. Overgrown baby must have a Sweet Home. Yo, I totally forgot about Sweet Home. That is a... I thought Sweet Home was okay. Empty rooms. More empty rooms, baby. Horror games. They don't really do it for me much anymore, guys. But it is Halloween, so... might as well play this. If there's a cabinet, there has to be another one of these monsters, right? These goddamn hotkeys, yo, gets on my nerves. Huh. So the first thing we gotta fix for certain, guys, once this live stream is over, is we gotta fix the hotkeys. Because that is going to be the most annoyingest thing. So that is the first of the learning experience for live streaming a game. Is essentially fixing the hotkeys. The second thing I got to fix is this audio. I know the audio is not loud on your end, but on my ears is dying. It is loud as heck. I literally can't. I cannot hear that well. I can't ever play horror games without friends or other people because I'm a scaredy cat. I had never had that experience. I've always saw horror games as kind of hit or miss. I find that the horror games that work best, in my experience, are usually the horror games that are aesthetically terrifying, if you get my drift. But when it comes to games... oh boy, we got lucky. But in general though, when it comes to horror games, specifically like the modern horror genre, they're usually not that scary. That looks so fragile. Hold on, let me look at that. Well, let's run for it. We'll take it. But in general, the horror games to me is not really that scary, especially the newer ones. I think the problem with horror nowadays is that it feels too, I don't want to say realistic, but it feels like it tries too hard. Games should just let the aesthetic do its thing. Alright, where's the big guy? There we go. Now we just wait this guy out. This guy reminds me of like the Hunchback of Notre Dame combined with what do you call that thing in Silent Hill again? Conjoined twins, was it? I love the Conjoined twins. One of the greatest monster designs in Silent Hill. Even though Silent Hill 4 was pretty bad. Man, we should play Silent Hill though. But I don't think people like retro type stuff though, like Silent Hill. I'm a huge fan of Silent Hill, by the way. Silent Hill 1 through 4 were great. Every other Silent Hill was pretty bad. Where are you, my friend? Alright, we're camping out to here again. God. I love horror games. They just go so easy on you. I don't remember when was the last actual scary horror game. Maybe Silent Hill PT, but I think that game got... Man, when that game got canceled, though, that was such a huge disappointment. Alright, we're camping. It also looks kind of like a sumo wrestler with the belt thingy. Yeah, it kind of does. Surprisingly, it kind of does. I will say this though, the enemy designs are interesting, but I wouldn't necessarily say they're scary. Whoa, what is this? We're currently playing a game called Never Ending Nightmares. This game, it's an indie game, quote unquote. Let's go. Man, this game is so short. It feels very short. I don't know why. Oh, there's our sister, guys, but she's younger now for some reason. I'm so sorry, guys. I know it's supposed to be scary, but I just laugh. Oh, so that's us at the, during the first sequence. Oh, so now we're in an asylum. Great. Let's go, baby. Oh, it's not actually indie. Wow. Open the doors for us. Oh, okay, there it goes. Turn her into forbidden hamburger meat. Might be... This game is less of an actual... I don't know how... It's more of a... lore, I guess? There is a manga for this, actually. I think you guys should go check it out if you're interested. Haven't read the manga for this. It is a web manga, by the way. But I have yet to read this, so... Maybe there's more lore behind it if we read it. But I'll read the Never Ending Nightmares lore later, I guess, on my own time. But let's see if we can get out of this asylum, though. This place don't look too bad. That's in the way. Walk past you. Ah, I see. Yes. Seems interesting. It is interesting, but this is more of my type of horror nowadays. Hydrotherapy and Block A. Not interested in hydrotherapy. We skip you, baby. Yeah, this is not the place to be on Halloween. True. Man, I want to go trick-or-treating so bad. Do you have any tips for a teenager like me? I do have, I don't really have any tips, but I do have regrets as a teenager, though. I think one of the biggest regrets in my teenage years was not using my time more wisely. And it's kind of strange to say because I worked extremely hard as a teenager, but looking back on it now, I felt like I could have put more into actually trying. For what, Marco? But that's really my only actual regrets, though. It's just not using my time more resourcefully. Because when you're young, you have so much free time and you don't even recognize it. But the moment you start paying for your own bills and stuff, that's when you will understand that, like, dang, I should have done more. Oh, we stepped on glass. Our feet is bleeding. Great. School, social life, mental health. For school, just do the best you can. That's all I can say. Social life and mental health, they go hand to hand. If you have friends, that's a huge plus. Having friends can get you through the most toughest of times. It certainly helped me out. But because like as you get older, like you become more lonely, I'll tell you what. Because all your friends, they're married, have kids, living on their own, living in different countries, speaking another language. Who are you? Huh. You seem pretty chill. I guess this enemy only attacks when we're close, I guess. Looks like something you'll see out of Hellraiser. 2 more days until Jesse James Grell, aka Josh Grell's birthday. The voices of Armin Attack on Titan. Yes, indeed. And ask the same question, for what? Depending on what you mean by for what, Marco. Because I need to be more. You need to be specific if you're asking me the question here. I love the aesthetics of this type of game, man. If anybody have any good horror games, please recommend it or request it so I can go check it out later. Because I really want to play good horror games again. It's very hard to find unique or different horror games. They're the typical, like, Five Nights at Freddy's type of horror. I don't hate Five Nights at Freddy's, don't get me wrong, but that's not really... I wouldn't even consider a horror game for Five Nights at Freddy's. It's more so of a lore-based game. Wow, that's supposed to be a jump scare? Need to try better than that, my friend. Why do you have to be in the middle, man? I'm gonna just keep my lane. Yeah. Huh. So he actually charged at me when I started to run. What is your opinion on religion? I don't have strong opinions on religion because I had it, so believe it or not, when I was in college, I was in an international study group, and you talk to not just people around your campus from other places around the world, but you also talk to people online, and this is how I started practicing language. So because of that, I've met a lot of different people with a lot of different beliefs, and honestly, I don't have any strong opinions on it. Dang, somebody was doing some stuff here. You ever read or look at works by Edward Gorey? The art seems majorly inspired by him. No, but I will check him out later though. If there's aesthetics like these, I'm in. I really hate these guys. So they literally attack you if you're too close or if you run. I'm just gonna walk by this guy here. Somebody spilled all their spaghetti around here. So yeah, so that I was right. So they do attack based on sound. Well, I guess it is sound that triggers them. But we'll be fine for the most part, guys. Like I stated, I don't really get scared of horror games. I could even turn off all the lights. He's asking tips. And I am telling you to get abs. Basically working on yourself, getting better about mentally stronger than you, meet more people that you have friends. That is so true. I have never seen somebody that was egotistical in a gym. When you're in a gym, everybody's your bro. It is crazy. I personally don't go to a gym anymore because I'm not really looking for major gains. I really just train to stay toned or fit. But when I went to the gym way back when, I'll tell you, everybody there is like the nicest person ever. I don't need friends that only cares about physique. I need someone with similar personality and ideology. Mother of God, why this... Man, they put these... They screw me over here, guys. There's... How are we supposed to get around this mother trucker here? My friend, I come in peace, but your corpses here are in the way. I hate you. Why? Why do you do this to me, man? Okay, I'm gonna stay up here. Stay in my own lane. I'm waiting for you to get by so I can get through. Thank you, my friend. These guys are slow, though, so... good. One problem down. Let's go, baby. God damn it, there's another one. You meet people at the gym, you can have contact with different people. True. Or you can be like me. Oh, there's a gap here. Okay, I'm guessing this is used to just wait it out, I guess. If I were the janitor, the hospital would be in much sharper shape. If I was the janitor, I would have quit. If I saw something like this, my job would have been over. Say no more. I'm leaving. But Marco, I do agree though. Going to the gym is a great way to get, like, self-confidence in a way. But if you're looking for friends with like ideologies in that comes with time, for certain. As you hang out with more people and as you start meeting different peoples from around different places, such as, you know, going to a university or, you know, entering into partnership programs or internships, you would definitely start to incorporate more friends of similar ideology, I guess. For me, I find that you should have a good mix of friends, though. People with same, similar, and different opinions. I'll tell you this, Y6. Don't focus on other people when it comes to, like, your dream physique, because you're just kind of wasting time. Everybody should focus on themselves and do the best they can. Because everybody's genetics is different. And not trying to be mean, but a lot of people on the internet are not natural. They're on something. Oh God. What? We've been bamboozled.
What's going on?
I've told you repeatedly to address me as Dr. Smith.
But you're my sister.
I'm afraid you're mistaken.
Where am I?
You're in a lunatic asylum and have been for quite some time.
So we're crazy?
Here.
Why do you think you're here?
I don't know.
We've reached the end of our session. Please see yourself out.
So you're crazy the whole time? Interesting. King. Well, also, you meet different types of people and experience new things. Your ideology shift and change too. That is so true, man. I actually agree with that 100%, King. As life goes on, you will change so much, you won't even recognize it. I hate these guys, man. Yo, how do we get through this? Hold up. There has to be something we can use around here. Oh, okay. So that's what it is. Glass. Oh, crazy. Hold up. Let's try that again. Okay, so okay, we got it now. So we got to use this here. But how do we get home? All right, let's assess what we have. Can we go in here? No, we can't. Let's try this. Hold up. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna... Does it reset? Alright, this is a puzzle then. Okay. Okay, so there we goes. Everyone has similar to each other, but I feel outcasted. A lot of gifted artisans asylum. That is so true, Bart. Alright, I care a lot of that people in Vietnam have similar to each other, but I feel outcasted and lonely in Vietnam because I have completely different views. It's not like America where everyone have their views and opinions. In Vietnam, it feels almost manufactured. Well, just wait till you grow up. Once you see the world, it really opens your eyes, though. I see glass here. So it turns out that glass actually attracts these monsters. So in this case, we're going to try to avoid all of these monsters if possible. But Y6 though, you'll get through life just fine. Trust me. We all been there before, to an extent, I guess. Huh. Do I go back? Do I go forward? Where do I go? Well, I guess we're going back. Oh.
Now you'll never escape.
Huh? What?
Honey, go back to sleep.
Why am I in bed with my sister?
What are you talking about? I'm your wife.
But I
What?
don't even have a sister.
So that's not his sister the whole
I'm worried
time?
about you. Why don't you get a glass of milk to calm your nerves?
Okay.
What is going on here? What up? That man this man's getting bamboozled. So Catherine is not his actual sister, it's actually his wife. Speedrun. Sweet Home Alabama. I swear, man. I was thinking the exact same thing for a second until she mentions that they're not siblings, or he doesn't even have a sibling. So I'm guessing this guy's just being crazy, man. Thinking that it was his sister, then thinking it was his therapist, and now thinking it's his wife. This man is going through a phase, man. I really have to say, this guy is... Sometimes I wonder if it's the main protagonist that's crazy, or... I don't know, this guy's probably on something. Let's go, baby. Get some milk. The new OBJ. Get some milk.
Oh, yes. The darkness as it craves in. Let us explore and see what they have available to us.
Alright, we're in the kitchen, I'm guessing. Where's our milk? She said get some milk, right? Dang, that knife is clean. I don't see any milk here. Just a storage room? Definitely. So where's our milk? Hold up. This is the kitchen, right? Where's our milk? We've been bamboozled. Hold up, guys. We're looking for something we can't find. Oh, there it goes. Alright, we got our milk now, so let's go back to bed, baby. Sweet home Alabama. Let's hope we don't get copyrighted for saying that. I'll be honest, I don't think anyone notices this, but some of my videos have gotten claimed. Yeah, copyright for some reason. I don't know why exactly. And there's always these crazy music companies that I don't know what they are. But I essentially, though, been dealing with this for a little bit now. So some of my push-up videos, believe it or not, got claimed. And not my newer ones, but the more of the first ones I've made. So I've been trying to actually get some stuff done about that. But so I'm kind of iffy as well when it comes to games. Because playing games on stream on YouTube, I don't know if it's protected by copyright or not. So I'm a bit worried that this live stream might get claimed. But let's hope not, though. Because it's kind of annoying to deal with. Oh, we're stuck in a loop, guys. Okay, infinite genjutsu. Alright. Okay. I guess we go back? We are stuck in an infinite loop genjutsu here, guys. Well, I guess we got out now, but... 4 more days until the final episode of Attack on Titan. For sure. I am so hyped. I really want to see what everybody thinks about the final, the last episode of Attack on Titan. Because it's really going to divide a lot of the fan base. That's the jump scare? This bear? You can't ground me, mum. What's here? We've been going a lot of lefts, so let's go right for once. This is a bedroom, I guess. But I want to talk about Attack on Titan for a second, because I know that it's coming to a close for you guys. Attack on Titan, man, that ending is going to divide the fan base so much. For those people who don't know the ending, will know the ending. Oh, my bad. Hold up. There it goes. Sorry, guys. The hotkeys. And we just died. Great. We just got killed by some some machete-looking chick that looks like our sister. Alright, let's see what's up here. Huh. Hold up. Did you see that painting? No, I'm gonna pretend I didn't see it. I really hate the hotkeys for doing this to us. I need to fix it. Okay, you don't look too... Wrong way. I apologize. You know, let's go the... Boy, she creeping on us. Hold up. You can actually hear... Hold up. I might sound crazy, but I'm certain you can actually hear the sound cues of these enemies. The volume is extremely loud on my end, so... I know it's pretty low on your guys' end, but... Yeah, she disappeared. There's a lot of symbolism, I guess. All these animals and whatnot. Yeah, you can definitely hear it if you actually kick up the volume all the way. By the way, guys, the volume on my end is so loud it's hurting my head a little. But for you guys, it's turned down quite a bit. Yeah, there's an audio cue here. You were saying about the fanbase being divided for the final episode of Attack on Titan. It is extremely divisive, and allow me to explain why. And it's because of how it wraps up. Now, I wouldn't say it's bad, but it's what happens after that kind of makes you question if it was all worth it. I find that, honestly, me myself, that hand's not really scary, but back to what I was saying. I find that Attack on Titan's ending is conclusive, but inconclusive at the same time. If anything, the ending will lead to a sequel. It seems like it's going in that direction, which I hope it doesn't, because I feel like then it will be a bit too excessive. But I don't think there will be a sequel for Attack on Titan, because it already ended. The manga ended like 2 years ago now, so I don't really think there will be a sequel, but if that's the case, then the ending itself to me was not very I don't want to say it was bad, but it wasn't pleasant either. It's somewhere in the middle. It will go down as a masterpiece without a doubt. But see, I don't want to... Oh, there she is. I don't want to spoil it for you guys, but it's somewhere in the middle. You really got to see it to believe it. I will say this though, it's better than Game of Thrones Season 8, so you guys don't have to worry about it being terrible. It's not that bad now. It's just that it could have been more conclusive on my part. Because Hajime Isayama, the creator of Attack on Titan, I feel like he planned out the ending, but I don't know if it was executed properly. If, like, you get what I'm saying. So the message he tries to tell through the manga, I'm not too sure if it comes across well or not. Man, we're in the kitchen. Oh, there's a door here. Let's go, baby. What's in here? But you guys just had to see it to believe it. I'm surprised nobody read the manga, because you guys should. Like, the manga is totally worth checking out. Do you know Gege Akutani? Yes, I do. I know the name, forgot the credentials. Oh, they're telling us to move this direction now. Bryce Papenbrook doesn't read the manga because he doesn't know how the story ends. If you're an anime only, my advice is just to watch it, because I think because the anime has been amazing, without a doubt, without question. Like, but if you just want to know how the story ends, oh wow, the light dies on us, guys. But if you want to know how the story ends, just watch it, because it's almost done at this point. So, I think it'll be worth it. There's not much differences between the manga and the anime, so just watch the anime, enjoy it, and then I will actually do a live stream talking about it at some point, about Attack on Titan and a bunch of other anime series. But I'll say this though, after the Attack on Titan anime ends, oh boy, that was all those sisters. Who knew? But after the Attack on Titan anime ends, they should make the prequels. Yes, Attack on Titan has prequels called what you call it? Attack on Titan Before the Fall. That in itself is an amazing, amazing prequel story. Oh, I forgot. Did you read I Became the Male Lead's Adopted Daughter? No, I haven't. I've only read one. You're going to hate me for saying this, Marco, but I got to be honest. I've only read one chapter since then, and that was 2 weeks ago. And I totally forgot what I read. So, don't hate me on that, guys. I've really only read one chapter since then. Because I've been trying to catch up with so much stuff. Working full time is kind of the downside. So, if I was not working full time, I would actually commit. But I don't want to lie to you and say I've been reading it when I haven't. And it's just the fact that oh man, this is gonna hurt to say too, but I have not been reading light novels. I have not been reading light novels as I should. And it's just because that I don't have time to read actual text. And when it comes to manga and manhwas, a lot of them I've literally stopped reading, or I've been reading one chapter at a time to slowly catch up. I know I'm horrible when I say that, but pregnancy? But I'm just being transparent here. Wait. God dang it. Okay. Well, at least we're in the new level now. It had 87 chapters so far. Yeah, okay, so I'm not too far behind. Currently, I'm on chapters like 50-ish. Oh, some dead body woke up. Well, let's not disturb you while we're at it now, shall we? Ward A. Let's go in here, baby. Ouch. Yeah, that's the right word to use, John. Ow. So there's only 87 chapters. That's surprising. I was actually expecting more chapters, Marco. Dang, I really... I need to find time to read. I want to do a live stream where I just watch anime to try to catch up with you guys, but I can't because anime is copyrighted. And you can't watch anime anywhere, not even on Twitch. Because then it would get copyrighted. There's another hole. Let's go, baby. So I'm guessing this guy's in a psych ward. So basically, it seems like this guy has been crazy the whole time. Boop, 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 boop. As I say, Season 3 is not out yet. I would definitely give it a shot though, Marco, without a doubt. I just need some time. Time is one thing I don't have though, which is so disappointing on my end. Because if I wasn't working so many things at once, I think it wouldn't be as rough. Who are you? Hold up. I don't know who that guy is. He ain't my brother. He's just somebody who looks like me. I guess we gotta be on the move now. I don't know him. I don't know him. He's just somebody who looks like me. He ain't me, though. I'm too good looking. Yoo-hoo! Holes, here we go, baby. You know, I'd be curious, what games do you guys want to see? I would like to try some other games as well. Especially indie games. Oh, come on! Alright, I got you. Let's go. Let us practice here. Funny thing, light novel is ended and have 200 plus chapters, and the manga is on chapter 87, 86 of the novel. I figured it out, guys. Okay. Alright. I figured it out. There's actually a noise cue here, so I gotta listen for a second. Sorry, I figured it out. Hold up. It's right around here. Yep, there it goes. Okay, we figured it out. I don't think we'll make it this run, but at least I know now. Minecraft. I am actually very terrible at Minecraft. That is, something I'll admit. I'm pretty bad at it. There it goes. I figured it out. So there's actually a noise cue that goes on. You'll actually hear him come. It's like a silent whistle. So that's the sound cue for these guys here. There is multiple endings, but we'll see what endings we'll get. There's 3 endings, I know that for sure, so. So we'll actually see what endings we can get. Wait, it's hallway here. Oh, come on. Wrong way, baby. But that's funny though, Minecraft. I'm actually, okay, so coming back in, sorry guys, I got distracted. But if we're talking about Minecraft, I'm actually pretty bad at it. My specialty in Minecraft is literally organizing. Because my younger siblings actually play Minecraft. And Roblox. I don't play those, but my younger siblings do. And they can build some of the most craziest things ever. As for me, I cannot build anything. Alright, hole, let's go. So we're going deeper and deeper and deeper into this dream of ours until we wake up. Let's go, baby. There he goes. But yeah, though, my younger siblings are like the best of the best when it comes to Minecraft. I don't know what it is about kids, but kids have some of the greatest imaginations of all time. Like as an adult, like we have like no inspirational things, but kids, they just be making things out of thin air. That is like the magic of kids. But I would like to actually learn to play Minecraft better. It's just that as of now, I'm pretty bad at it. Oh, he's coming. I hear the whistle. Boy, I can literally speedrun this game, actually. I used to speedrun too, guys, believe it or not. So back then, I actually used to what you call it? Speedrun games on my free time and whatnot. Was I good at it? Not necessarily, but it was fun though. Most of the games I did was Flash games because... Oh, yes, let's go. Now we get a candle. Alright. And probably gonna go to sleep. I'm just gonna leave the stream on mute since I have exams tomorrow. Y6, man, if you gotta go to bed, my friend. Stay in school, my friend. Trust me. My streams, they're not really anything big. You don't really miss a lot when you're away from my streams. I really just want to have fun and just do whatever when I live stream. I try not to think too hard about it. I would actually, this might sound strange, but I would actually like to play some PS2 horror games. Maybe on emulator or something, but... Well, I think PS2 games have like some of the greatest horror games of all time. Such as Silent Hill, Fatal Frame, Resident Evil. Oh, I hear it. Okay, it's this way now. But yeah, though, guys, PS2 games, PS2 horror games, they feel different. Oh.
Wake up. Thomas, please wake up.
Thomas, please wake up.
Oh God, please. Thomas, you're awake.
We got an achievement. Destroyed Dreams. Completed the Destroyed Dreams Nightmare. So this is ending 1. Now the real question, shall we try and actually get all 3 endings? There's 2 more endings after this one. So each ending is kind of like its own thing, quote unquote. I don't know, should we go for it because why not? Or should we just call this a stream? I'm not too sure. I wouldn't mind, but I'll just see what you guys think overall, though. Oh man, that was crazy, though. I really gotta fix the hotkeys. So, by the way, guys, this is actually my first live stream playing a game. So, it is a bit rusty in some aspects, so we still gotta polish it up. But I think this game here was a good starting point to try to get into the gaming stream atmosphere, I guess. But we kind of had to try better, or I got to do better for sure. So I'm actually going to try and fix this hotkeys issue, so that way the screen doesn't exit out or minimize because of the notifications from it. Elizabeth Maxwell and Josh Grell, amazing voice actors, by the way. Still though, like, voice acting is such a big career that I want to pursue, but I don't know if I'll ever get the chance to make it. But since I love it so much, I still create videos because as long as it isn't zero negative, at least, then it's fine. But I don't know. I'm gonna actually. I'm really convincing myself to actually go for the other endings. I just want to spend some more time with you guys. Might as well. I guess it wouldn't hurt. But from my understanding is that there really isn't a true ending for this game. It's really just nuances and your own interpretation of what you think about the games overall, or the story of the game overall. But this is a great starting point for sure. I would really like people to recommend other stuff as well. The Nightmare continues. And there's 3 more endings here. Alright. Alright guys, I've decided we're gonna get the other endings because this game is not that long. So I personally don't think that it will be too difficult. Okay. So now we're a kid. You. No wonder why this guy is single. He looks terrifying. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. He reminds me of that one annoying looking kid from One Punch Man. These hotkeys. I'll fix that after this live stream. So what are we doing here exactly? Sweet boy. Doesn't look so sweet to me. So I'm guessing in this, I don't know, this timeline? I don't want to say timeline, but this route. So I'm guessing in this route, he's a kid the whole time, just having nightmares. So, essentially, based on the first route, based on what we've seen, of the guy's having injuries on his arms, he tried to commit self-harm, quote-unquote, and ended up in the hospital where he woken up. And on this route, I'm guessing this guy is just a kid. Okay, that's interesting. So we went from being a grown man that needed help waking up to being a kid with a nightmare. I'm gonna speedrun this game, actually. Why? Hotkeys, stop doing this to me. So we're looking for a sister, I'm guessing? I could be wrong on that. But based on us being a kid here, I'm guessing we're looking for our kid sister, I guess. Because in the beginning, they did mention that they were sisters, Catherine. It's kind of interesting now that I think about it, how the routes changed so much of the story. Pause for technical difficulties. I will actually, if it does happen again. Oh, we saw a person. Let's go after him. So who are you? There's nothing here. We chased after nobody the whole time. But don't worry, John, we'll get this figured out though. This is our first live stream playing a game, so there's bound to be technical difficulties. But I've always lived by the saying though, it's better to make the mistakes early than to make them later on. Whatever meat they're using, man, it is red as can be. That's a lot of food coloring. The FDA is not going to approve of that. This route doesn't have any monsters whatsoever. This is probably the easiest route thus far. There has been no enemies. But I think I prefer it that way. Just because it makes... because this kid runs slow. Alright, let's go, baby. Let us get this on the bag. Man, I want to play Pokemon too, though. I think that's the one game I truly want to play on stream. Is Pokemon. But I don't think anybody likes Pokemon. Because Pokemon is more so of like a childhood thing. Is it me or did we just go in circles? There we go. So now something is happening.
Finally, you're awake. You gotta check out what I found. Follow me.
Man, this guy runs so slow, his sister runs faster than him. I cannot catch you. This feels like Alice in Wonderland now. Okay, it happened again. Hold up. Alright, I think that should do it. There it goes. This should fix the issues with the sticky keys, if it does come up again. Just to be safe.
What's taking so long?
I hate this kid. This is how my siblings act at times, I swear, man. What's taking so long? Well, I'm old. My stamina's not as good.
You gotta check this out.
What is that? That poor opossum. Well, there's our foot trail, so I guess we're following this.
Tommy, you gotta run.
How dare you? I go as fast as I want. I got a feeling something bad is going to happen. I don't know why. I feel like she's going to accidentally hurt herself or something along the lines of that. Which could explain why he's traumatized. that a squirrel? Yep, that's a squirrel. Oh, wrong way is up here. Let's go, baby. I swear, this kid runs so fast. And our character runs like garbage doo-doo butter. God, I hate you, kid. This kid is gonna do something stupid. I just got a feeling. Oh, that poor Bambi. Well, I guess in this timeline, Bambi didn't make it. I hate to break it to you. Thomas. Wake up. I told you she was gonna do something stupid. No one. Yeah, this kid is... Yep, he's definitely traumatized. I swear, it's always the kids that be doing the crazy stuff at times. You'd think it'll be the adults, but guess not. So I'm guessing in this route, he and his sister was doing some crazy stuff. And then we saw what just happened. I think I hear enemies, but I'm not too sure. I hear the groveling. Oh, come on! This mother trucker cheated on us. Hold up, I got this. Just like that, baby. This is definitely not a place for kids. This reminds me of that anime. What was the anime called again? I don't remember exactly. Huh. Gotta think about it. But it gives me the same vibes though. It's like, I don't know how to put it, but I'll talk about it someday or sometime. Maybe I should watch horror anime for this Halloween. By the way, for those who are wondering, one of my favorite horror animes of all time is Mononoke. Mononoke is an anime that came out in the 2000s before the 10s, the 2010s, quote unquote. What a great horror series. It's about a guy that is a medicine seller, and that's literally his name. We don't necessarily know his true identity, and this guy's job is to essentially exercise demons or Mononoke in general. And they tell some fascinating horror stories using Japanese-based folklore and whatnot. It is an amazing aesthetically... I don't want to even call it a horror. It's like a supernatural anime. But it is considered a horror anime. It is an amazing series, though. If you want to... I think there is an English dub as well for it, for those who are interested. Because it came out a very long time ago. But even in today's standards, that anime is highly regarded as like a really good anime for horror. I wouldn't say it's better than I wouldn't say it's better than Higurashi, because Higurashi and Mononoke are different types of horror, but still a great horror series nonetheless, Mononoke. And I still do watch it from time to time. It was a dead end the whole time. Oh god. That's the door we gotta go through. Go back. There we go. Okay, there it goes. Now back to the anime talk though. I know that people recommended me to watch Shiki. I've already seen Shiki. Oh, they cheated me on that, but people they legit want me to watch Shiki, but the thing is that I've already seen Shiki. Shiki, I will say this though. I strongly recommend reading the novel. Shiki's novel is like an A-tier series. The anime itself though, it's there's a lot to be desired. So how are we gonna get through this guy? There we go. But yeah though, back to the topic though. Horror animes, I've seen a lot of them. Very few are good. I think Dark Gathering is a great horror anime. For what it is as a horror genre, like as a standalone horror genre, Dark Gathering is an amazing series. Character designs are great, voice acting is good, and the overall aesthetic is pleasing and is different. That's the best part. Okay, there it goes. I've seen a few good animes that are horror. People also, so the dolls are enemies here. Some people do recommend, Serial Experiments Lane, but that's more of a psychological anime to me rather than a horror anime, but that's just really my personal take on it. I've also seen, Hellsing. People consider Hellsing a horror anime. Hellsing is not really a horror anime to me. I really love Hellsing though, but Hellsing is like it feels like a dark fantasy vampire slayer series, man. It is such an amazing series. But for Halloween though, really recommend Mononoke and Higurashi as like the great horror animes I'll watch for Halloween. Maybe Dark Gathering as well, once it wraps up, that is. And, what else? There's not much horror animes nowadays, because a lot of them are not that good. I know that people talk about Maruko-chan Can See, but that anime to me was more of a comedy than horror. I know that people talk about horror, good horror anime, but they don't come as easy now. And the reason why is because the horror medium in general is very limited. These doll enemies are not scary at all. I saw you blink. That doll was blinking at us. And it looks like we're gonna get ambushed here, so we better start dipping. Alright. Where are we now? Oh, Elfen Lied. That's what it was. I was thinking about that. People do recommend Elfen Lied as a horror anime. Elfen Lied, to me, is more of a supernatural, psychological anime than a horror anime. I will say this, though. The anime and the manga are completely different. Dang. That's like 4 deaths now. 5, actually. 6. About 7 deaths. So, if you never watched Elfen Lied is an anime that came out in 2006. The manga came out around 2003-ish. So it's a relatively old series. But even to this day, it holds up on its own very well. There's really no series like it. Oh, we made it through. There we goes, baby. So, okay, but now we got through this. Elfen Lied, in a sense, is his own thing. And that's a dead end. Is this also a dead end? Probably not waste our time then, right? Yeah. There's a trap there for us. But let us escape this horror nightmare. But for certain though, I think the movie I'm gonna watch for tonight for Halloween, I don't know yet. Probably watch Cure. By it's a Kurosawa film. Kurosawa makes some great oh, they set us up. Hold up. There we go. So we're back on track. I couldn't control him for a second. Well, Kurosawa, for those who are unfamiliar with his works, he's pretty much a Japanese director known for creating Pulse and some of the greatest series of all time, though. I have Akira 25th Anniversary Edition on Blu-ray. You should keep that. That will definitely go up in value over time, if it does. Akira has a strong fan base, but I will say this, though. The anime is... These dolls, I hate you. The anime for Akira is very fast-paced compared to the manga. And believe it or not, Akira's anime does not conclude because it never adapted the rest of the manga. So, excuse myself. So if you ever want to know how the story ends, just read the manga for certain. I know that Akira came out as a movie, but I think it would have worked better if it was a show. But that's just my personal bias here, guys. So don't take it don't take it too personal. Alright, how many more dolls do we gotta run through? 20 of these? There we go. Now we gotten through. But technically speaking though, Akira, some people do consider Akira as a horror anime. Akira to me is a it's an experience. I will say that. I wouldn't it has some very nightmare fuel material in the anime, but I wouldn't consider it as a horror anime. It's more of a sci-fi psychological thriller action-ish series. Because I feel like if I call it a horror anime, just by itself, it wouldn't really be a fair critique. Alrighty. But the fact that you do have Akira 25th Anniversary Blu-ray, you should definitely watch it though. The Blu-ray for Akira is actually not that bad. The one thing people don't really like is that sometimes when they do Blu-rays of old movies and stuff, they change the screen size from 16:9. They're the ones that your typical, you know, the... I don't know how to explain it. They changed the screen size to make it more adequate for modern audiences. Which some people... I hate these baby dolls, man. God dang. How could they? Alright, I got you this time. Hold up. Let me... We're gonna speed run this. I did not see that one. Okay, hold up. I was paying too much attention to what was coming before me. Hold up. But speaking of Akira, though, the Blu-ray is pretty good. It's kind of strange to say this, but there are some people out there, John, that are purists. They don't really like Blu-rays. I think one great example is the Dragon Ball Z Blu-rays. A lot of people don't really like the Blu-rays for some of them. It's kind of like Dragon Ball Z Kai. I actually like Dragon Ball Z Kai, but people don't really like it. Oh, come on. I'm gonna die here. I guess we're gonna die. Oh, there it goes. You making me laugh. Hey, ain't my fault, man. These dolls, yo. These people are related to Chucky, man. I can't deal with these dolls, man. I'll tell you what. Like, Chucky be going all out here. Alright, so I'm guessing this is the end here. That is ending number 2. Alright. We beat it 2 endings. There's only 1 left. Alright. So this... Alright guys, we're back to Route 2. Now we gotta find out the branching path. You're kidding me, I can't see anything. We're running in pure darkness. Hold up. What is this? That does not scare me at all. Most jump scares, I feel like jump scares don't really work for me in most cases because I feel like it's too predictable at this point. It always comes when you don't expect it. I'm just gonna keep going. Screw that. Oh, so that's the hamburger meat. Alright, Y6, we figured it out. The forbidden meat was our flesh. It was our meat. Schmeat. I actually saw a speedrun of this game way back when. I think it was 2016 that I saw the first speedrun. It was like 40 minutes. about 30 minutes-ish. I forgot which route it was, but I should go back speedrunning. But man, that's a lot of dedication though. We have a decent PC now. And we're still capping out at 59.39 to 60 frames per second, so we should be fine. I would like to speedrun a game, actually, a horror game if possible. One that is not that long or not too difficult. I know everybody speedruns, Resident Evil, but Resident Evil speedruns are so... They're very optimized, I'll tell you what. It is extremely difficult getting into Resident Evil speedruns. Trust me, I know from experience, it's not easy. Even if you play on the PS2 emulators for like Code Veronica and them, those are so difficult because it has been optimized to perfection almost. So there's really no like leeway. You have to actually get everything down to the T. I would like to actually try to speedrun Silent Hill though. I love Silent Hill a lot. Oh, we're outside now. So what's the difference here? Ooh-wee, that's our sister. She hung herself. That's sad, man. Rest in peace. Is this like an infinite loop Tsukiyomi sort of thing here? This is a Genjutsu for show. Where are we going? This man going down the depths of the caves. Oh, we're back home? The music has changed. At least that's different. So we're going the right direction. Let's go down this whole hallway here. You don't scare me, game. If somebody can find a good horror game that is kind of like this, sort of. Oh, this is man walking on broken glass. I'm still trying to look for more games to play because, by the way, guys, for those who are just catching up, this is our first live stream playing a game. So we are testing waters out for this new PC. I wouldn't necessarily say this is our benchmark game, but rather a warm-up. Everything on it so far works fine. I fixed the hotkeys, so now that shouldn't be a problem. I hate this Hellraiser looking thing. God dang it, man. Let me get through. Yeet. Yeet. I swear, man, this guy goes faster down the stairs than running sometimes. No, I'm just kidding with you guys. Alright, let's go, baby. Oh, we're going back outside again. Now there's no music. Let's go, baby. Some people have... F's in the chat, but some people have recommended Fear and Hunger. I actually like Fear and Hunger a lot, but I can't play... But I can't play Fear and Hunger too much because... Actually, I can't play Fear and Hunger on stream because it's, it has nudity. God dang, that cliche, man. That dead body drop, though. Reminds me of Scary Movie 4, when Charlie Sheen falls down the apartment complex. But the game I really want to play on stream is Fear and Hunger, but I can't play that game because it has nudity, so I can't play it on stream. I would definitely get banned if I was to play that game on stream. Same thing for Fear and Hunger 2. I love Fear and Hunger. I think it has an amazing lore. And I would really like to actually try to speedrun Fear and Hunger 2. Because Fear and Hunger 2 is awesome. There's like 8 to 9 playable characters. I don't know, man, but someday. I also want to play Silent Hill too. Silent Hill is amazing. Excuse myself. Silent Hill 1 all the way to 4 are good games. For the main the main entry series, that is. I personally don't like the rest of the Western releases of Silent Hill. Silent Hill Downpour, Homecoming, Origins, those are all pretty bad. And let's get away from this little girl here. Alright, little girl. Okay, now you're gone, let's go back. But I really would like to play more of those type of horror games. I would play Chilla's Art though. Chilla's Art has some great aesthetics. It's just that those games are not worth their price. I think the cheapest one is like, I think they're about $10 each per game, I think. Search it up later, but it's not cheap. This man. Why? Why do you walk so slow down the stairs? I'll be running. Alright, let's see. Where are we now? Where are we now? Under the sea? Yep, we're faded. Let's go, baby. And there's gonna be one of those things, right? Let's hope not. Good. The doctor's office. Okay. I swear. This mother trucker, man. I hate you. Why? You're just... this baby. I hate you. Reminds me so much of the conjoined twins from Silent Hill 4, The Room. I think that's actually a very scary monster design. Search it up later, guys. Silent Hill 4, The Room. Conjoined twins. That is such a scary a scary enemy design. It's so awesome, by the way. Alright, let's solve this timeline here. There's a lot of blood, but not much of anything else. So we got a teddy bear. Okay. Let's go, baby. Is this like an infinite loop again? I hope not. Well, it seems like we're going that route. Let's see. Dang, she cannibalizing. Ew. Oh, you cheated. You cheated. Yeah. They literally got to use those hands of Hades from God of War to drag me down. How could they? I'll have intestines, I'll tell you what. Why is there so much of testing going on? John's just laughing like, God dang it. These people are cheating me off. This reminds me so much of Resident Evil 7 for some reason, with all these hanging bodies. I don't know why it does. Oh wow, this is probably the biggest staircase scene we have so far. Let's go! What do you give us? So I'm guessing this is the end of this route, because judging by how long it goes down. I really gotta read the manga later, actually. I will read the manga, just give me some time, guys. Maybe, if I have time, that is. What is that?
Dear Thomas, I'm leaving you. I'm sorry. You can't talk me out of it. I still love you, but I just can't be with you anymore. Losing our daughter was hard on me too, yet I tried to move on. Your life didn't end, so why can't you live it? I hope you can get past this tragedy eventually, I really do.
So they lost their daughter?
Bye.
So he went through a divorce.
Gabrielle.
Oh, so that's why. He went through a divorce. They lost their daughter because of that. I mean, they lost their daughter, and because of that, there's a divorce. So that's all 3 endings. Oh, we're done. We are officially done here. Huh. Now what? That's the real question. Well, guys, I guess this is pretty much the stream for today. This was our first attempt on a live stream of gaming. We have a lot more to learn here, guys. So there are a few things I've learned. Number 1, we fixed the hotkeys, so that shouldn't be an issue now. The second thing is that I'm going to be trying to play other games as well. I wouldn't mind recommendations. Recommendations never hurt. As long as they interest me, or as long as it's something that I like, then I'll try it out. And third thing of all, I'm going to actually try to upgrade the millibytes per second on this live stream, so that way it comes in more fluid. Although it is working fine, it could be so much more. So I'm going to adjust and play around with that as we go on with more live streams, especially when it comes to playing more games. And yeah, so it was a very great testing the waters for live streaming. So I would really like to thank everybody who showed up today to watch us learn how to live stream, how to play games while live streaming, that is. And there will be more to come in the future. And yeah, with that, everybody, I'd like to thank everybody for stopping by. I wish everybody a happy Halloween. By all means, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and stick around to the channel. Any support helps, so liking, watching is fine. And also, links to our Discord is down below if you want to stop by and join us. So yeah, and with that, everybody, I'll see you guys next time, sometime next week. And I'll make the announcement on the Discord so you guys don't miss out. I'll do it a day or 2 early. And yeah, with that, everybody, that's really about it. See ya.